Join us on Tomorrow's World today as we journey through the worlds of inspiration, creation, innovation, and production to find the ideas and technologies that are shaping our future. On this episode, we visit the world of innovation to explore the latest technological advances that are revolutionizing how we buy and sell real estate. And we examine how a shift in the industry is changing the way agents plan for their futures. From Inventionland World Headquarters, here's your host, George Davison.
When you're making a real estate agreement, you want to make sure that it's set in stone. This is the Cadister of Orange. It's a stone carving from the 2nd century, and it's one of the earliest records of a real estate transaction. Fast forward to the real estate industry of today, and you have 1.3 million agents. It's a commission-only career path, which makes planning for the future a real challenge. That was the problem Steve Morris wanted to solve. Back in the 1980s, he was working in the real estate industry, and he realized that there weren't enough incentives for these agents to make them not only want to stay at an agency, but also help them to plan for their futures. There needed to be a better way, and it took 13 years of research and trial and error, but eventually in 1996, he invented an incentivization system, and it changed the industry. So I'm going to be sending Darieth to Punta Gorda, Florida. She's going to meet with the innovators at Exit Realty to learn more about how innovations in the real estate industry have helped agents plan for their futures. She's also going to meet Joe and Gina, who are going to see how advanced technologies like real estate apps and drones have really innovated this industry.
If you're looking for a house in beautiful destinations like this, it's almost overwhelming how many different options there are out there to help you with this process. Today we're going to meet Gina and Joe, who are relocating a few thousand miles to the Gulf Coast area from Cleveland, Ohio. Let's learn a little bit more about their story and what they're looking for.
Oh, Joe, this is it.
This is really nice.
2-story waterfront. This is exactly what we've been looking for. This is great.
This is really nice.
Okay.
Let's get some information.
All right, great. Let's see.
Go ahead and punch in 85377 and type in exit.
That's it. Oh, look, it pops right up.
There it is.
Oh, it's in our price range
It
as well.
is. Awesome.
Let's make an appointment.
Let's do that.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Yay! Hi.
Hi, you must be Joe and Gina.
We are. You
Yes.
must be Janice.
I am. It's nice to meet you. Put a face on the voice.
Nice to meet you.
I hope I didn't creep you out too much with me calling you the minute you texted exit. It's one of the things I absolutely love about our technology is we get on it. It's fast. So, matter of fact, you were so excited about that house. I set up an appointment for an hour and a half from now.
That works for
Wow.
us. So
Great.
fast is good.
Great, great. Well, I know you're transferring here for our healthcare system.
Yes.
But what about you, Joe?
I've been a realtor in Cleveland for about 10 years.
Wow, we have a lot to talk about.
Okay,
the market
good.
here is really wonderful. You
Oh,
can
that's
do
great.
very well down here. Well, why don't you guys go have a quick lunch, and I'll meet you back over there in about an hour and a half.
Sounds great.
Is that good?
Sounds good.
Yeah,
All right.
that's
All
great.
right.
All right,
Okay.
thanks.
All right, see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks. Are you guys excited to see this?
Yes,
That we are. Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is great.
This is beautiful.
This is definitely what we were looking for.
It
You
is.
wanted a 2-story. Nothing beats reality on this house. It's
Absolutely.
spectacular. I love this home.
Especially when you're going straight out. It's visibility right when you enter, all the way in through the water.
It's open.
Yeah.
Because that is what you want. That's what you're buying.
Right,
Everything
right.
else becomes secondary because you'll spend your life out there. I know you do this for a living up north, so I'm going to let you give the tour.
That's
Sure.
great.
That
Enjoy.
sounds
You
good.
ready?
Yes,
Okay,
we are.
great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh, wow, look at this.
Wow, this is nice.
This is great.
Look at that view.
This is exactly what we've been looking for,
It is.
huh?
That view is awesome.
That's really what it's about, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the view. What do you think? This is it.
I do.
Joe, this is it.
I do.
Janice, this is it.
It
This is the
is.
one.
I'm
This is
so
it.
excited. Well, let's head back to the office and make an offer.
Sounds
We're
good.
excited,
Let's
yay.
go.
Let's learn more about the innovations happening in the real estate industry. I'm going to talk with Tammy Bunnell, CEO of Exit Realty, to learn more. Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Darieth. How are you?
I'm great. Good to meet you.
Great to meet you.
It has been so interesting learning about your company. You've really revolutionized the real estate industry for the agent through your innovation, technology, and your exit formula. Tell me more about it.
Well, you know, the exit formula was actually created to be the solution in the real estate industry to address all the problems. The problem for brokers, recruiting and retention. If they can recruit and retain people, they'll be profitable. And it'll also give that agent the opportunity to really build a solid career. But for agents, in the beginning, they need steady, consistent paychecks while they're ramping up and starting to do transactions. In the middle, they really want to have a work-life balance, not that 24/7. And towards the end, they want that opportunity to be able to retire with grace.
This is so unique. Tell me about the grand vision behind this.
Our founder and chairman is very innovative, and he created things like this exit success card. So every time a transaction happens, the person that introduced that agent into the company, money goes straight into this card so that they can really and truly have whatever it is that they want at that particular time.
And so let's talk about your training, because it sounds to me like it's really deep in personal development.
Literally from how you think to how to help you increase your income, we are fully faceted. Come on, let me show you.
Tammy, I just love that you emphasize mindset training.
You know, it's so important. We teach them the power of the subconscious mind. We teach personality profiles. We teach the affirmation principle, but we also teach literally, now I just got my license, what do I do? All the way to the consummate professional making millions of dollars.
How do you deliver your training?
Through webinars, techinars, live interactive, total immersion, so that people can learn the way they absorb that information best.
I understand that you have proprietary technology. Tell me about some of the platforms you're using.
Absolutely. We have a mobile business card so that nobody misses a connection. We have smart sign technology so that literally our signs work 24/7. You can pull up to a listing, you text 85377, punch in EXIT, and the listing comes straight to your phone.
That's GPS technology.
It absolutely is. And then we have a Connect app so that everyone that's part of that transaction, even family members, can actually see in real time. It's a way for the consumer to have speed and transparency, which they absolutely want, and it's a way for the agent to generate even more leads for themselves. We also have a digital marketing strategy. We call it our Expert Marketing Suite, so that they can advertise and reach out to as many people as humanly possible immediately upon taking a listing. And we have Exit Ad Center in partnership with Facebook so that we can reach out even further, touch agents, brokers, and potential buyers and sellers. From our back room, we have stackable technology, literally stackable so that we can plug and play. Somebody comes in from another company and they're using a different platform for their database. All they have to do is plug it in and they can keep going. They don't skip a beat. So we can keep up the momentum for everybody in the organization.
Wow, there is a lot here, and you're active giving back.
We are. Let's go grab a coffee and chat about it. You know, Darieth, We believe so strongly in making sure that we touch everyone's life within the organization that money from every transaction goes into an administrative fund. We believe the administrators are the backbone of the office, and so that following year in January, they receive a bonus based on the transactions that happened within that office. That allows our brokers to really retain great talent.
That's wonderful how you're supporting the team and the organization. What about your charitable contributions to the community?
We actually started out with a charity from the very beginning too, so we call it the Spirit of Exit. We've paid out in excess of $6 million to that charity. Money from every transaction goes into a charitable fund, and then the offices, whether it's the broker or the broker and the agents combined, they put on a fundraiser for a veritable charity, and when they put on that fundraiser, Exit matches the funds so that we can touch as many lives in as many communities as humanly possible, and that creates a family culture within their offices.
Oh, it has just been so wonderful learning about the Exit story. Thank you so much. Now I want to switch gears and focus in on how you serve your clients.
Great.
Hey Tammy, how are you?
Great, Janice, how are you?
Awesome, awesome. I want you to meet Joe and Gina.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We just left an amazing waterfront home and we're here to write up an offer. They're all excited.
Absolutely.
So
We
it's
are.
going to take me a few minutes to put that all together. You guys, I didn't share with you before that Tammy is visiting. She's actually the CEO of Exit Realty.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and guess what? Joe is a realtor up north. I thought if you had a few minutes, maybe you could do the rundown on Exit while I do the paperwork.
Sure, that'd be great.
All right, awesome. I'll see you in a
Great.
few minutes.
Sounds good.
Why don't you
Thanks.
follow me?
Thanks.
Have a seat.
Thanks.
Thank you.
What'd you think of the technology and the tools that you got to utilize during this process?
We thought it was great. Truly instant connection. We put up our text, we connected with Janice, we were in the house, and now we have an offer. It was instantaneous. It was great.
Very exciting.
Yes.
It is.
You know, we only have a short period of time, so I'm going to give you some information to take with you. Probably the smartest thing for me to share with you in regard to being an agent with Exit is our unique formula. Exit has something that is a key differentiator. We provide residual income. So you introduce someone into the company. As a special thank you from corporate headquarters, you receive the equivalent of 10% of the gross commission up to $10,000 a year, every year for as long as they're with Exit. And as good as that is, you can introduce anyone, anywhere in the world there's an Exit office. But we took it a step further than that. Real estate is always straight commission. You only get paid for the transactions you do. We actually provide retirement income so that 10s go to 7 and you receive 7% even in retirement. Benefits like real people with real jobs.
Wow.
But because we always put people first, we put family first. And so when you die, there's beneficiary income. So 5% comes to your beneficiary after you're gone.
Wow.
Pretty awesome.
It is very awesome. Yes.
Well, I know you're excited about finding out about the house. Let's go check on the offer with Janice.
Okay,
Great,
let's
thank
do
you.
that. Thank you.
It is definitely time to celebrate.
It is time to celebrate.
We have officially closed on our Florida house. We're moving from the north to the south. We are sitting in front of our beautiful home that Janice did an amazing job negotiating for us. In front of our dog, woo! Absolutely time to
There you go.
celebrate. To a new start in life,
It is.
a beautiful home, in the sun, on the water, in Florida. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Cheers. For a process that we thought was going to be stressful, coming from the north to the south, buying a new home, starting our lives over, starting a new career, has been so easy. And with Exit Realty, I don't even know how much better it could be.
It was
Janice
unbelievable.
amazing.
It was. And this weather, compared to Cleveland,
We're coming out of the tail end of
Unbelievable.
winter.
I can't believe
much
it.
better can it be?
I have better news.
What is that?
What we were talking about this morning,
Yeah.
I got the position with Exit Realty.
Did you?
Better yet, Gulf Coast. And I start on Monday.
Oh, Joe, that's awesome.
It
That
is.
is definitely time to celebrate.
Let me have a hug.
I know, this is great. To a new beginning.
To a new beginning.
The technology that Exit has created for the consumers and for our agents is all technology that's focused with the human behind the device, the human behind the transaction, utilizing that technology just as a tool so that they can have speed and transparency. When we have all that information in front of us and we can share what it is that we're really looking for, what we want, how we want it to happen, and someone can actually respond immediately and give us what we're looking for, we really feel heard, we really feel taken care of, and I think that's exactly what Janice did. It's the #1 dream to own your own home, and it is about being part of that neighborhood. I think that no one does it better than we have because we've really been fully faceted in our approach.
Well, welcome to Invention Land's Command Center, Tammy.
Thank you, it's beautiful.
Thank you. Well, you know, it's been a lot of work to get here, and we're really proud that you're here today. I know a little bit about this real estate industry because my mother's been in this industry her whole career.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's one of those businesses, though, if you have a servant heart, it's a business to love.
Oh, she does. I mean, she's almost 80 years old, and she just loves to be with people and help people to achieve their dreams, so it works out well for her.
That's great.
The technology side is something she needs to work on a little. You know, she struggles with that at 80, but she still loves it. So I heard Darieth came down to Florida to see you.
Yes, she did. In fact, that's the house right there.
Come on, let's take a look. So tell me, how did things go down there?
It went incredible. We got to witness all of our tools and technology, witness the professionalism of going through a sale. Even one of the people that was relocating was looking at becoming an agent, so we got to touch base on that and the operation of an office. It was really terrific.
Speaking of technology, I understand that this is your international headquarters, and
Yes.
It didn't always look like that. It started off as an idea back in the late 80s, didn't it?
Yes, it did. Steve Morris, the founder and chairman of the company, got some great ideas. He actually pulled some of it from other industries, but it started with him being in a real estate company, working for a major brand, and realizing that there were an awful lot of problems. And so he just started asking himself effective questions so that Exit could be the solution. And so he had this idea in his head. First, he worked in the stock market. That's how he cut his teeth.
Okay.
And so they get paid in 1 to 3 days instead of 30, 60, 90, 120, and so on. So that instant gratification of a paycheck would allow good salespeople to get steady, consistent paychecks, which
Yes.
made a big difference, and especially new people coming in so that there wouldn't be such a big gap. And then he looked at the opportunity with insurance. He worked in the insurance industry after that and caught on to residual income. Really good salespeople go into insurance because they sell a policy, and when it renews the following year, they get paid again. Residual income, one signature. And so he created it with real estate. The assets of a real estate organization are its agents. Get good agents, you do good business.
Right.
And so people introducing another agent into the company, they receive residual income, the equivalent of 10% of the gross commission up to $10,000 a year for every person they introduce in.
Wow.
And it's limitless all across North America. And then they have the opportunity to be able to retire. Benefits like real people with real jobs. 7% of that income stays with them. The other 3% goes to the brokerage. Remember, we're a franchise. We want them to have a ballast too.
All right, so I understand that you're a franchise. Of course, without that system, I don't think you could have created a franchise, right? I mean, it
No
takes
doubt.
a lot of systematic working together. So you've improved all of these challenges that used to be in the real estate industry. So how is franchising going?
Incredible. We have more than 600 offices across North America. We're just shy of 30,000 agents, and we're averaging at least 10 new franchises a month. We're also doing an incredible amount of acquisitions with that exit formula so that we're really growing in multiples.
You're busy. Way to go, Miss CEO. All right, now I got this image though. I didn't really understand what this was. Your team sent this up here. I didn't know what it was.
We have technology that was built by Exit for Exit. So
Okay.
this is a text, you can text for a listing. So you text 85377, punch in exit, and the listing populates to the consumer's phone. Instant gratification.
Very nice.
And then they only have to go in the homes they're really interested in once they've seen that information. But it also works as a mobile business card so that you can connect with me the way you prefer to. We also have a Connect app so that they can actually have that speed and transparency with any family member, anybody that's working on the transaction, maybe a mortgage person, title person, so that it gives them all that speed. And then we have Exit Ad Center so that they can have the speed of populating everything that they're going to do for the seller instantly in multiple locations.
Wow. So everybody's winning. You have your staff's winning, the end customer's winning, the system is going so well, now the franchisees are winning as well. It's a great system when that works out that way.
There's no doubt.
Yeah. Hey, hold on a second. I'm sorry, but I just got beeped. You have a plane to catch, don't
Yeah,
you?
speaking of growing, I've got
Yes.
to go. This has been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tammy.
To learn more about the content in today's episode, visit us online at www.tomorrowsworldtoday.com.